gentlemen, this is the 30th Pan American Racquetball Championship. And if you've been here all day, you know what I'm going to ask you to do. So make some noise for our doubles women's final. We have seen spectacular competition today in our singles exhibitions, where these players are going for gold, silver, and bronze. I wouldn't expect anything less today in our doubles final. Let's go ahead and introduce the teams out on the court. We have Team Ecuador, consisting of Veronica Sotomayor and Maria Paz Munoz. Give it up for Team Ecuador. And on the other side of the court, we have defending champions from the 2016 Pan American Racquetball Championship, Team Mexico, Samantha Salas and Paola Longoria.
Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Gary Mazarov, Gustavo Farel. We're back for the third of four finals today. Incredible emotion, athleticism in match number one. Match number two, a little bit more tranquil. Match number one was Ronda Rasic recapturing the gold in this event. 2-1 over Paula Longoria. Alejandro Landa, congratulations, defeating Charlie Pratt, who had a tremendous tournament as well, 2-0. You're watching Team Ecuador. Veronica Sotomayor serving Paola Longoria. Ecuador and Mexico, women's doubles.
Paola just finished the singles final, finishing second to Ronda, and has to be tired. But I think that she wants a gold, and they're going to play very hard in this match. They're going to be tough to beat.
Speaking about tough to beat, Gustavo, Ronda beat both of these ladies in singles, both in tie breaks, successive days. And here we are, 0-0, game one. So Ecuador earns an opportunity. Veronica Sotomayor has been playing for Team Ecuador for many, many years. Quality player, as is her doubles partner, Maria Paz Munoz, both from Cuenca in Ecuador. Beautiful city. Handout.
Their coach, Sudsi Monchik, he's been coaching them for 4 or 5 years now, in particular Veronica. Has brought her game up quite a bit.
Maria Paz. High lob. Oh, nice by Samantha, right side. For our viewers newer to the game, doubles, the dynamics are so different than singles. Lots of communication. Oftentimes, if you don't get the right pair, 1 + 1 doesn't necessarily equal 2.
We've seen that before. We're replaying that.
So, Gustavo, what happened there was Samantha's drive serve kicked off early on that side wall. Maria Paz drove it right into her rear end. So the call is dead ball hinder, replay first serve. It's unfair bounce off the back wall, so we're going to replay it. Court hinder, none designated. Yet the referee in this case, Sergio Acuna, from here, made the right call. First serve.
Both these Mexican gals are so focused in their play. They don't show much expression. Just get out there. They're very diligent in their work.
As you say, they come here with a task at hand, Gustavo. 1-0. Reverse winner. Maria Paz, a little bit late getting there.
I think this Mexican team is a stronger team. The Ecuadorian team's going to have to do some things to mix it up to get the Mexico gals out of their game.
Nobody home. That's communication, folks, or lack thereof. Mexican team by far in a tier of their own right now in doubles. They're defending champs in this event. They're world champs as well. And we'll get back with you, give you a number as far as golds that they've collected over the years.
The Mexican team beat the U.S. team to get here yesterday.
2-0.
Ecuadorian team beat Guatemala 2-1.
So the scoreboard does not indicate, but it's a handout. Patented two-handed backhand by Sotomayor sets Powell up for the rally-ending shot. It's 5-0 game one. So it's a replay. Dead ball hinder. Backswing hinder. Acuna decided to call that dead ball not unavoidable. So Maria Paz is going to appeal. That's a question. I know because she put her hand up. No appeal.
Those last two returns, Veronica's hit it right off the back wall. Paola's been waiting for it in the front court. Nice shot.
Side out. Half out, then side out, or cambio interno, cambio en general. Great, great re-kill by Maria Paz.
Quick wrist snap, very powerful, Maria Paz. Very strong forehand.
Great shot. Wide angle pass. Terminates at the back wall. Scores 1 serving 6, second server.
We're at 3,500 feet altitude here. Those ceiling balls have to be hit with a nice touch to not come straight off the back wall.
Point scored, Gustavo. So now we're at 2-6, game one. Side out, Team Mexico, Samantha Salas. Oh my.
This team of Mexico, Paola and Samantha, they have 3 world championship titles. The last one, however, they did lose to the U.S. team.
They're also current Pan Am champs. Mexico swept the board last year in this event in San Luis. Great coverage by both parties. Oh, nice
Long
rally. Show of applause from our crowd. Standing room only here at the San Jose Club Indoor.
There's an appeal.
I believe it was an appeal for 2 bounces. And the call was legal shot, and it was overruled, so points scored 8-2. Oh, overhit. Sudsy needs to take a timeout, Gustavo.
Yep.
And guess what? He did. We're going to take a break, folks. Thank you, producer. Thank you, folks, for tuning in. We'll be back. We're back, folks. You're watching Team Mexico warming up before we resume play. Paola Longoria, who took second place against Ronda in this event after a 2-hour match. Close tie break. She staved off 13, or she held, excuse me, I need to rephrase this. Ronda Racich had 13 opportunities for game in game 2, and it went to a tie break, and Ronda prevailed. You're watching Team Ecuador. Maria Paz Munoz on the right, and Veronica Sotomayor on the
The match
left.
earlier today was 2 hours long, ending 11-9. Ronda from the U.S. winning, and I commend Paola. She was very much the sportsman or sportswoman when she left the court in defeat. Held her head high, and here she is, well on track to win game 1 of this doubles final.
Oh, great shot, Gustavo. Patented two-handed backhand splat winner. So Team Ecuador trying to erase an 8-point deficit. That's a nice serve. We've had a number of comments, positive comments about Team Ecuador's uniform. Another skip by Maria Paz. She's going to have to eliminate those shots if they want to be competitive in this game and match. 10 serving 2.
I'm not going to make any comments on their uniforms.
Ceiling ball. You can see, you're right, Gustavo, about the altitude and balls kicking off the glass.
Asking
Should
for
be a dead
replay.
ball hinder. We'll see if there's an appeal. She was visually impaired in our opinion, so she's going to appeal. Sergio Acuna made no call.
She's appealing that the ball hit the cable in the center of the court.
I would appeal on a hinder. Or both. So the first call stands. They should appeal another one.
And they can do that.
Correct. They're entitled to 3 usable appeals. Again, nuance of coaching. Tune in, know what's going on. That's a great shot, wide angle, set up, Samantha. And Veronica ends the rally left side. Gustavo, what does Team Ecuador need to do to get back in this game?
That's a tough question. Right now there's a timeout.
It's an equipment timeout, so that's
30
in the hands.
seconds.
Yes, for equipment, they have up to 30 seconds. In this case, a racket. If they have to change part of their uniform, mandatory uniform, which includes the top, the shorts or sweats or dress, and shoes, then they are entitled to up to 2 minutes. Well, the first delay is a technical. Thereafter, it's disqualification from the match if they don't get back in time. First is a technical, referee technical minus a point, and if there's second delay, they're disqualified.
To your earlier question, Gary, I think that the Team Ecuador, in particular Veronica, has to keep that ball off the back wall. Most of her shots have been coming off the back.
Correct.
Giving setups to Paola and Samantha.
Including her serves, they're coming off the back. So maybe go with a different serve if she wants to go offensively. Hit some angles, Z's, jams. And at times, maybe switch sides. Impressive, impressive. Good no call by Acuna.
There it is again.
Back to the ceiling, setup, wide angle. Contact, contact, folks. Dead ball hinder replay, first serve.
Second serve. Second server, first
Second
serve.
server, first serve. Maria Paz. Great, great inside out pass. Kissed off the right side wall. That's a patented shot. Very difficult, very difficult. Maria Paz Munoz. I used to call her Paz Munoz, and I believe one of her email addresses is Pasita. Short.
That looked like a good serve to me. And they do. There is an appeal.
Call stands. Referees call stands.
Call
One appeal used.
Call stands, appeal used. Second serve.
Great shot. Mexican coaching staff. Yanko Renteria, Efran Lara. Ecuador coaching staff. Saji Manchik. Sitting next to the president of the Ecuador Racquetball Federation, Juan Carlos Cueva.
You are seeing what we are seeing, a full house here at Club Indoor San Jose, Costa Rica.
Safety hold up.
I think that was a good call. Replay.
Revert back to first serve if it were second serve. Wrap around. Salas right side. Left up. Again, safety hold up. She's fishing on this one, folks.
Again.
Maybe she lost sight of the ball. That's fine. But to ask for an avoidable, the law of physics, if she were to hit her, would be defied to get to the front wall. Yes, we are here at 10-2, 2-10.
Referee timeout, cleaning the floor.
We'll be viewing after this one the men's final in doubles. Teams USA versus Mexico. Tremendous matchup. Gustavo, there's really no favorite in that match.
No, I would. That's a coin toss. I wouldn't want to call that one.
And Land is going for his second gold in this tournament. 3-10. So a point was awarded. A point was awarded on that last one. Right side was open, didn't take it. Got handcuffed. Maria Paz got handcuffed. Hand out.
Again, that started because the ball came off the back glass, giving Paola a shot up front, handcuffing Maria Paz.
There was a telltale there. Sotomayor moved up in the doubles box, which gave us the indication that Maria Paz was going to go for the short crack serve into the safety zone. And we have a point number 4 for Team Ecuador, 4-10. Look at her position, Gustavo. Again. Yeah, got caught out in left field. The liability of that serve is, chances are, unless you crack it, your partner's going to get stuck in the zone. She's going to have a difficult time getting back into position.
And she gets taken out of the play if that serve is not effective. Very hard to win a doubles game playing singles. Both players have to be on their mark to be successful.
Yes.
Well said, Gary.
Want to recognize our 2 IRF main sponsors. Pro Pen, the official ball of the International Racquetball Federation. And E-Force. You want to win or?
¿Qué?
Vamos a continuar. Salas. High Z lob again.
Gracias, Gary.
Paz Munoz. There it is. Nobody home.
That whole right side was left open on that, and Maria Paz took advantage of that, seeing it very quickly.
Second server, Longoria, going for that short crack, although she's hitting it on her same side, so she's going to be in a position. Salas, reverse, winner.
Beautiful shot.
I think most people thought she was going to hit that shot. Bottom line is she executed. 11-4, second server, first serve. Short. So I asked you earlier, Gustavo, what does Ecuador need to get back?
I think it's...
Watch out, folks. Put on your eye guards.
We have a 12-foot glass wall. Anything above the wall that goes out on the fly would be considered a side out against the team that hit it out, which is
Ecuador.
Second serve. That was a point. Ecuador is the one that hit it out.
12-4. We had somebody email us and ask if they get another point for hitting the audience.
I hope nobody got hurt. You don't want to find that ball in somebody's eye. Timeout, Ecuador.
Be aware of flying missiles in the air, folks. Always be attentive. Here we are, folks. Game 1, 13-4 when we resume. Second server, and it's Longoria from Mexico. We'll break. Stay with us. And we're back, folks. San Jose, the capital of Costa Rica. We're at Club Indoor. Gustavo Farel, myself, Gary Mazarov, Laura McCormick, Pablo Farge, Tim Baghurst. We're so excited to be here. This is the last 7th day of competition. We started out this day with a 2-hour match, which is going to go down in the annals of racquetball. Paola Longoria shooting for a gold. Great serve. Oh, nice. Wide angle pass. She threw a different twist into that serve, Gustavo.
Different twist, but she hits that wide angle pass better than anybody I know. Catches that side ball just right, just past the outstretched arms of the right side or left side player. Very hard to get.
Game point, number 1. There you go. So the hard Z as a second serve is not a surprise for Veronica. And she rolls out left side. She may, Paola may want to take some pace off that next time. Second server, Maria Paz Munoz from Cuenca in Ecuador, has played on the national team for many years, juniors and adults, as well as Veronica.
She's also helped us on the officiating side, the International Racquetball Federation official side. So she knows a lot about the play as the officials see it on the other side of the glass.
Ball's down. Nice ceiling return by Maria Paz. Did not give Salas much room over there at the video, the back wall, so Ecuador serving 5-14.
I really think her having officiated with us in the past is reason to say that she appreciates the effort that all of the officials put into it.
Held up. Safety hold up.
Good call.
First serve, folks. So an avoidable hinder was awarded. In our opinion, we agree. Paola was trapped along the left side wall. She had to hold up or she would have gotten smacked. So it's 6-14.
And Mexico has used all 3 of their appeals. Call made by the official. Call will stand as
there's a technical call for inappropriate behavior. So the referee technical minus a point, they're at 13. And so the deficit has been converged. It's now 13-7. It was 14-5. So we're down to 6 as a deficit versus 9. Things can change very quickly.
nice shot by Samantha.
No appeal. It sounded like it skipped, but nobody's complaining. Well, they are, yes. Okay, folks, so we said it sounded like it skipped because we were blocked. And there was an appeal by Ecuador. They will not lose an appeal. It was overruled, and look now, it's a 5-point deficit, game 1. Maybe next time Samantha skips it in, she shouldn't say anything. She pumped her fist. There it is. Timeout, Mexico, and we will take a break. Stay tuned, folks. We're back. Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farel, Laura McCormick, Pablo Farje, and Tim Backhurst at the Club Indoor in San Jose. Quick anecdote. One of the best matches I've ever seen was in 2005 in Cuenca, Ecuador, in this tournament. Longoria versus Sotomayor, packed house television, 11-10 in favor of Longoria. Meanwhile, 9-13.
Ball's coming off the back glass. That's a mistake.
Pinch winner, right side. Mexico looking to close out game one. We've gone from a 9-point deficit to a 4-point deficit in about 3 minutes. High Z lob. Oh my, nice. Gustavo, you talked about the control of a ceiling ball to keep it deep and not jumping off the glass.
It was a tough shot. That was a tough shot. That was up. Not your typical setup. Put it right in the corner.
For those of you that took a coffee break, look at the score. It's 9-13, Ecuador coming in. Good serve. That should be an avoidable hinder.
She jumped a little bit too soon. She knew where the ball was coming, just jumped a little bit too soon.
Yes, and a point awarded.
Correct call. There's nothing they can do about that. They've used all 3 of their appeals, regardless, even though I believe it was a correct call.
Folks, it's not the intent. Oh, I tried to get out of the way. The bottom line is they didn't. Great serve. Great serve. Team Ecuador now finds themselves with a 2-point deficit. 11-13. First server, Veronica Sotomayor.
They are clawing back.
Different twist down the middle. The surprise element comes into play on that, folks. That should be an avoidable hinder, a handout. That's called running into the ball. Running into the ball. Earlier, Gustavo alluded to the rules on avoidables.
Let me point out that had he not made that call, the referee, Sergio Acuna, that would have standed right there. No call in favor of Mexico. They have no appeals left. They don't have the benefit of the lines people anymore.
Correct. And if they try, chances are it'll be a delay of game minus a point. Speaking of points, they're now at a 1-point deficit, 12-13.
I'll tell you what, Samantha's got to be thinking about that -1 technical she was given a little while back.
Now, the rule on that is her partner, Maria Paz's partner, Sotomayor, is situated legally in the doubles box. When it hits her, it's a fault serve, second serve. High Z lob, back to the ceiling. Set up. Back wall. Nice. Nice shot. Mexico coming in, trying to close this out.
In doubles racquetball, IRF doubles racquetball, you can leave the box the moment. Both players can come up and leave the box as soon as there's contact made with the ball.
U.S. rules still preclude that from occurring. That would be a violation. Oh, ball kicked, took a bounce, kicked into the wall, and she wasn't able to negotiate a return, so it's game point number 1.
That being said, Gary, should Paola step out of the box right away and get hit, that would be considered a side out.
Yes. Set up. Crowd is enjoying this one. Team Ecuador holds off on game point number 1. And short.
And there again, without that technical, this game would be over.
Actually, it's game point number 2 because we're at 14. And there's 15, folks. 15 Mexico, 12 Ecuador. We anticipate game 2. We'll be back shortly. Let's take a commercial break. Welcome back, folks. Gary Mazarov, Gustavo Farel. We are here watching Team Mexico prep for game 2 in the women's finals of doubles. Paola Longoria, Samantha Salas. Samantha lost to Rhonda Racich in the semifinal singles. And Paola in a brutal, in a positive way, tiebreaker earlier today, lost to Rhonda 11-9. So Team Mexico trying to grab a gold medal against Team Ecuador. Gustavo.
Welcome back. What looked like it was going to be a quick finish to game 1 turned out to be a very exciting game. Team Ecuador was almost able to come back and pull it off.
And one of the reasons they were able to come back was, number 1, shots like that by Samantha, and 2, an adjustment on the serves, and 3, inappropriate behavior by Mexico, which gave them a technical and a loss of a point. Team Mexico coming in. This is the 30th edition of the Pan American Racquetball Championships. The first was held in Venezuela in 1987. Next year will be likely in Temuco in Chile, and the following year will be somewhere in South America, leading into the Pan Ams. This is a qualifier for the Pan Am Games in 2019 in Lima, Peru. So you're seeing because it's a qualifier, you're seeing the higher tier players from these countries coming in. 1-0, Team Mexico.
The Pan Am Games, for those of you that aren't familiar, happen exactly 1 year after the Olympics. It involves a lot of the sports that are not qualified for the Olympics.
Oh, nice wide angle pass. FYI, Pan Ams are the 3rd largest in the world of sports games behind the Olympics and the Asian Games. Oh, nice touch, right side, front wall, side wall, Nick.
Paola's got great hands. Nicely done. The tournament's always held the week prior to the Easter holiday, whenever that may fall. Next year, looks like it's going to be April 1st, Easter Sunday, so it'll be the week prior to that in Temuco, Chile.
Gustavo, Team Ecuador needs to be careful here and not let it get too far away. It's not what they wanted because, well, just because. You don't want to get behind. And after making such a move in game one, we thought they had the momentum.
That was a skip ball. You're seeing what we're seeing here.
Z-ball. And errant right side pinch attempt by Maria Paz Munoz, 5-0.
Very hard to hit an outright winner from 38 feet back, waist high.
With your weight on your right foot. Sotomayor, left side corner winner. She'll now try to get point number one in game two. Sergio Acuna, Sergio, it's our main ref. Miguel Santiago from Puerto Rico is a line, and John Halco from Canada lining.
Nice get.
See both teams communicating very well. Wide angle.
Good
Set
rally.
up. Talked about dynamics between doubles and singles, folks. You're seeing it at its finest. Wow, what a great point.
Looking back when both Ecuadorian players raised their hands, that is what they're appealing. 2 bounces on the Mexico team.
And it was 2 bounces in the opinion of each linesperson, overruled. No appeal used, Gustavo, and point number one for Team Ecuador. Unfortunately, after one of her best serves, she hits it into the floor. Hand out.
I think they're all over hitting a little bit here.
Not that time. Jammed it into the sidewall. Great observation, my friend. 2 serving 5, game 2.
I call it like I see it, Gary.
Yes.
There it is again.
Going back to your comment, I have never seen anybody hit a wide angle pass like Paola. You call it as you see it. (5-2) Salas. Maria Paz. Not sure what she was doing. Not only that, she put her partner in a vulnerable position with that return.
Certainly did.
Kudos to the serve. Skip ball, another skip by Salas on the right side.
Casi buena.
Casi buena. It's a great restaurant in El Paso, is it not? Casa de Buena. Nice shot. Salas, back wall, set up. Oh, nice. Nice. Gustavo, we saw a 9-point deficit reduced to 2 in game 1 by Ecuador. Now they're trying to do the same thing in game 2. They were down.
I think it would be wise for Ecuador to not let Mexico get too far ahead. Oh!
Stretched out, 2 hands, had enough impetus to reach the front wall and die up front. Bottom line, 0.3 in game 2.
Coming up after this, we have the men's doubles final. USA versus Mexico.
Hinder call, well, Hinder asked for and agreed upon. So Acuna agreed. We'll revert back to first serve.
Jake Bredenbeck, Bobby Horn against Alex Landa from El Paso, Texas. Polo Gutierrez, Ciudad Juárez, Mexico.
Handout, 3-6, Maria Paz Munoz. Cuenca in Ecuador, as well as her partner. Izzy lob, Salas lets it go. Set up. Sotomayor. You see that whip? She was going for the fences on that one, folks.
But again, that ball came off the back glass, setting her up. The Ecuadorian team's not keeping it down. This high elevation is not helping any.
3-6 game, 6-3 game 2. Trying to close it out and earn another goal. Handcuffed her. Front wall, side wall, jammed at her feet. Great shot. Timeout, Team Ecuador. And stay tuned, folks. We'll take a break. We're back, folks. San Jose, Costa Rica, Club Indoor. This is the 3rd time this event has been held here historically. First time in 1989. This tournament has a 31-year history, but 1 year in 2000, the tournament in Cochabamba was not held because of political unrest. So this is the 30th edition in 31 years. You're watching Samantha Salas serve to Team Ecuador. 7-3 game 2. Set up off the back by Maria Paz. And put away left side. Veronica Sotomayor.
I was just going to comment that if Mexico got that point, I think things were going to go worse for Ecuador, but they quickly side out. They're still in it.
One of the themes that Gustavo, myself, and Tim have alluded to over the week, over the last 3 days, I should say, to our viewing audience is when the receiver or receiving team calls a timeout, more often than not, they earn the right to serve again. And the ball cracks out. Second bounce, back wall. Point number 4. 4-7. First serve. Great get by Maria Paz. Set up. Salas. And pinch winner right side. Great shot, Gustavo.
She does that so well. Sotomayor was a little bit too far back to get up there and pick that up. These players, as much doubles as they've played, they know exactly where all the players are on the court pretty much at all times.
Great shot by Sotomayor. an underspin on that. And once the ball hit the floor, it burst towards the back wall out of the reach of Longoria. 5-7. Straight lob right side. Oh, she missed it. She wants that one back.
Let's see again if Ecuador can get a quick side out. Aggressive on the return. No. Tough serve. Deep far right corner.
Let's see if Sudsy instructs Maria Paz to attack that serve. Hitting it off of the short hop. Coming in, yeah. Kind of an intermediate hop, but she guides the ball left side. Great shot. Pure pass cross court. We're excited about what's transpired thus far.
Again, that's the third almost identical shot by Samantha. Unreturnable. 3 quick points. Still first server Mexico.
Maria Paz really doesn't know what to do with the return. Look at this. So Sudsy Monchik needs a timeout to instruct her, because what she's doing is not successful. And Maria Paz has all the skills, all the tools. But, this may be more of a head game than anything. Good shot. Nothing you can do about that. It was a great serve by Salas. 11-5, comes up the middle. Set up 2. And winner. Mexico looks like they're about to close this out, folks. 12-5.
There's one timeout left here for Ecuador. They take it now.
Good for them using their resources. And we'll be back, folks. Stay tuned, please. We're going to take a commercial break. We're back, folks. Gary Mazarov, Gustavo Farel. We're here in San Jose at the Club Indoor. You're watching Team Mexico, Paola Longoria, second server, trying to close out this match against Team Ecuador. It's 12-5, game 2. Wrap around the wall. Ceiling.
Wow. Nice pinch, right side. She's been doing that the last couple points. 13-5 now. Mexico having won the first game 15-12.
6 unanswered points. It was 7-5. And make that another one. 14-5 game match point number 1. That's a wonderful serve, Gustavo. And there it is, folks. You've just seen Team Mexico, Paola Longoria and her longtime partner Samantha Salas grab another oro gold medal in the women's doubles in the 30th edition of the Pan American Racquetball Championships. Stay tuned for the next match, the final one today, and that will be the men's doubles, Team USA versus Team Mexico. Gustavo, your thoughts, please.
I was pleasured to see this finish. It was a wonderful game. All 4 players, true professionals, true sports ladies. Paola really showed what it takes to come back. It's hard to come back after defeat, after losing that singles match to Ronda the way it was lost over 2 hours. A great game. I'm impressed. I really am impressed by the Mexico team tonight.
And kudos to Team Team Mexico, they grabbed their second gold here today, and no less than they could get a tie. There's a tie-breaking procedure, but if the U.S. doubles team in men beat Team Mexico, they'll each grab 2 golds, and then it will go to the tie-breaking procedure. You can go to International Racquetball Federation.com to review those rules and the tie-breaking procedures.